Good morning. Today, 21st February 21. Madhuban Avyakt Babdada Om Shanti. This is today's Avyakt Murli revised course, 6th November 1987. The title of the Avyakt Murli is The Way to Become a Constant Server is to do four types of service. The way to become a constant server is to do four types of service. Today, the world benefactor, world server, Father is looking at all his cooperative world server children. To what extent is each child, as well as being a constant easy yogi, a constant server? In your Brahmin life, the balance of both remembrance and service makes you constantly worthy of receiving blessings from Bab Dada and all the elevated Brahmin souls. It is only at this confluence age and in this Brahmin life that you can receive blessings from God and the Brahmin family. This is why, in this short time, you easily receive all attainments for all time. Baptada says this confluence age can be called the spatial age of blessings. And this is why this age is also called the great diamond age. On the basis of every elevated action and every elevated thought, very important, listen carefully. On the basis of every elevated action and every elevated thought, the Father Himself constantly continues to give blessings from His heart to every Brahmin child. This Brahmin life is a life in which you grow with the sustenance of blessings from God. With an open heart, the Father, the innocent Lord, is giving you children aprons filled with all blessings. However, the basis of receiving all of these blessings is the balance of remembrance and service. If you are a constant yogi, you are also a constant server. Does the importance of service always stay in your intellect? Babdada is asking us souls to do a check. Does the importance of service always stay in your intellect? Bab Dada says, throughout the day you can do many different types of service. In that, the first service is of oneself, that is, always pay attention to yourself in becoming complete and perfect. You have to make yourself pass with honors in all the main subjects of this study. You have to become an embodiment of knowledge, an embodiment of remembrance, and an embodiment of dharana. You have to make yourself complete in everything. Let this service of the self always be in your intellect. Always. This service of the self automatically enables you to serve through your perfect form. However, the method for that is to pay attention and check. You have to check yourself, not others. The second thing Bapdada is told is world service, which you do in various ways and with various methods, through words and through relationships and connections. You know all of this very well. The third is service of the yajna, which you do with your body and money. The fourth service is with your mind. Wherever you live, you can serve many souls with your pure feelings and elevated wishes, elevated attitude, and elevated vibrations. The way to do this is to become a light and might house. From one place, a lighthouse serves far, far away. In the same way, from one place, you can become instruments to serve many. If you have accumulated so many treasures of the powers, you can do this easily. There is no problem about getting physical facilities, the chance, or the time for this. You simply need to be full of light and might. That's it. Let the mind and intellect always be free from waste thoughts. Let these easily be embodiments of the mantra Man Mana Bhav. Can all these four types of service not make you a constant server? So, remain constantly busy. If you remain constantly busy, you will easily become a conqueror of Maya. Bab Dada says, out of all the four types of service, do whatever service you can or whatever you like at whatever time, but don't deprive yourself of doing service for even a second. You have to be a server for all 24 hours, 7 days a week. You are not a yogi or server for just 8 hours, but a constant server. This is easy, is it not? If nothing else, then service of the self is good. Whatever chance you have, you can do that service at any time. Bab Dada says, just as you pay attention to having constant remembrance and ensuring that the link of remembrance is constantly forged, in the same way, let the link of service too remain constantly forged. You experience different stages in remembrance, sometimes the seed stage, sometimes the angelic form, sometimes a heart to heart conversation. A heart-to-heart conversation. And although you have different stages, you count that as constant remembrance in the subject of remembrance. In the same way, there are these different forms of service. For a life without doing service is not a life. Let there be remembrance in every breath and service in every breath. This is called balance. Only then will you constantly continue to experience receiving blessings at every moment, and the sound that will constantly and naturally emerge from your heart is that you are being sustained with the blessings. You fly with blessings with the experience of the flying stage. You will become free from the questions what, why, and how, and always be happy. You will constantly continue to experience success as your birthright. I don't know what will happen. I don't know whether there will be success or not. I don't know if I will be able to continue in the future or not. Only when these thoughts of I don't know, these are weak thoughts, negative thoughts, are transformed with will you experience the stage of a master Trikaldarshi. You will constantly have the faith and intoxication that Victory is already guaranteed. It is my birthright. It is already guaranteed. These are the signs of blessings. Do you understand? Acha, to all the constantly yogi, 24/7 yogis, constantly serving 24/7, elevated souls, that is the elevated stage experienced by the souls, to those who are always Trikaldarshi, underline the word always, Trikaldarshi, past, present, and future, best, and you who experience the right to success. Success is my birthright. It is guaranteed to the elevated, constantly happy and contented souls, to the children who experience blessings at every second, love, remembrance, and namaste from Bab Dada, the bestower of fortune and the bestower of blessings. Bab Dada is also speaking during Avyakt Bab Dada meeting, various groups. The highlights of the same are: all of you elevated souls quench everyone's thirst, do you not? Water quenches your thirst temporarily and makes you a satisfied soul. Whereas you have the nectar of knowledge, so you have become instruments to satisfy all souls with nectar, have you not? Do you always have this enthusiasm? Because to quench someone's thirst is a great charity. Bab Dada says, always check, was I a charitable soul throughout the day, and did I perform acts of charity, or did I simply eat, drink, and sleep and enjoy myself? Those who accumulate are said to be sensible, whereas those who earn and then spend it are not said to be sensible. Just as you make time to eat your meals because you know that is essential, in the same way it is essential to carry out the acts of charity. So you are always a charitable soul, not just sometimes, but all the time. Second, all of you are Raj Rishis, are you not? Raj means those who have a right, and Rishi means a tapasvi. The power of tapasya is the means by which you can transform easily. With love for God, you can make yourself and the world free from obstacles for all the time. To be free from obstacles and to make others free from obstacles, you do this service, do you not? Free from obstacles means liberated in life. Third point, when a child has courage, the father helps. When you children have courage, Bab Dada says, when you children have courage, you always receive multi-million fold help from the Father. Underline these words. The burden is on the Father, but be a trustee. The burden or the responsibility is on the Father, but be a trustee and constantly continue to move forward with remembrance of the Father. So always keep moving forward, don't stop, continue to move forward, come what may, and be a trustee. Trust God, trust in His blessings. Remembrance of the Father is the canopy of protection. The accounts of the past are like a crucifix, but with the Father's help they become like a thorn. Adverse situations will definitely come because everything has to be settled here. However, the Father's help makes everything into a thorn. It makes big things small because the big Father is with you. Have constant faith and you will continue to move forward. Be a trustee at every step. Trustee means everything is yours and all consciousness of mine finishes. A householder means mine. When you say yours, even a big situation becomes small. Whereas when it is mine, even a small thing becomes big. The consciousness of yours makes you light, and the consciousness of mine makes you heavy. So whenever you experience yourselves to be heavy, check that there isn't any consciousness of mine. Change mine into yours and you will become light that very moment, and all your burdens will finish in a second. Blessing. May you be an image that grants blessings and is specially loved by everyone because of your speciality of contentment and your greatness. May you be an image that grants blessings and is specially loved by everyone because of your speciality of contentment and your greatness. Explanation. Only those souls who always remain content with themselves and with others can become specially loved deities and part of the special 8 deities. Call it the biggest virtue of all, a donation, a speciality or greatness, that is contentment. Only contented souls are loved by God, loved by people, and loved by themselves. Such contented souls are well known as souls who grant blessings. Now, in the final moments, even more than through the form of a great donor, more service will take place through the form of one who grants blessings. Slogan. A victorious jewel is one who constantly has a tilak of victory sparkling on his forehead. A victorious jewel is one who constantly has a tilak of victory sparkling on his forehead. That is, he will always think victory. He will do every thought, he will create every word he will speak, and every action he will do is of a victory. Thank you, Shiv Baba. Today I, the soul, take this pledge. I will constantly think victory. I will have a tilak of victory sparkling on my forehead. I will visualize this. Victory, success is my birthright. It is guaranteed. And I will remain contented soul who grants blessings and is specially loved by everyone because of my speciality of contentment and my greatness. Shiv Baba, Everything is yours. I am a trustee. Everything belongs to you. Nothing is mine. You are responsible for everything. My responsibility is to just remember you and do every thought, word, and actions in the most elevated stage. Thank you, Shiv Baba. Om Shanti. Have a great day. Have a great Sunday. Om Shanti.